Referral traffic. The referral report in Google Analytics gives us specifics on other websites that refer traffic to us. So to access this report, you go Acquisition, All Traffic, and Referrals. So in looking at the referral traffic report, now we're really getting even more granular, and we're looking specifically at the medium of referrals. And we are looking at the sources that send that traffic. And what the source at this level is the domain name. So in our example here, a website called thegoodtrade.com is responsible for sending most of the referral traffic, 2,200 hits. And I say the most of any others, about 7 transactions for about $223. And we have another referral source domain called bcaction.org sending 1,400 hits, 13 transactions, and about $424 in revenue. So depending on the website, how old it is, how much outreach you've done, you may not see a lot of sources. You may see quite a few sources that are sending traffic. It's always important to look at the different conversion metrics. So I think by default, we tend to look at e-commerce, but we can also jump over to our newsletter subscriptions. So, the Good Trade, which sent a couple hundred in sales, didn't seem that valuable. But when we jump over and look at newsletter subscriptions, we can see that the Good Trade has sent us about 117 subscribers, which is pretty good considering it's, traffic you don't pay for in many cases. So the way to think about this report, I think, is to identify different sources that are sending traffic. You may know why they're sending traffic. You may have done some outreach to the Good Trade, for example, and asked for a link. Or maybe you bought a website and you're not sure why they're sending traffic. So this is a good place to start and research why, because as an analyst, what you want to understand is why it happens and how you can get more of it, right? So if the Good Trade is linking to you for a certain reason, maybe there are 10 other similar websites that would also send traffic. And just the same, if the Good Trade is sending great traffic, how can you get more from them? How can you work with them a little bit more? So if let's just say we decided that we really want to look more at the Good Trade and identify why they're sending us traffic, we could actually click into them and drill down a little bit deeper. And what Google's going to do is give us the referral path, which would basically be the entire URL, which is sending traffic. So, one way we might approach that is we could pop that open and kind of get a feeling for the piece of content that is sending that traffic. So in this particular example, this is a list of cruelty-free makeup brands, for example, and we know that we are listed on this page somewhere because it's sending us a lot of traffic. So again, back to play that analyst role in our mind. If it's effective that this particular website is listing cruelty-free makeup brands, maybe we can go to 10 other websites that do the same and try to get listed there. So those are some tips for the referral traffic report. It's pretty straightforward.